Hello, Nicole Firefly Energy here with you today. How are you all? Today I would like to talk about gratitude, about being kind and give kindness, and now basically the whole saying, what goes around comes around, with the practical examples. So the other day I gave something like something silly, something that I had extra while decluttering, while cleaning. I gave something extra that I didn't use, pretty new, to one of my neighbors. The other day means maybe a couple of months ago. So the other day, she rings a bell in the evening, I open up, and it's her, and she's like, oh, I was decluttering too. So it's great, because also I was talking about with my decluttering, with my personal cleaning of the extra, of the shedding of what we don't need, what we have extra in the home, that what sits there that we don't use for months or years sometimes, talking about clothes at a time. I was thinking, I also gave an example, and someone else started doing it in my own building, because I really truly believe that we should have great, at least a couple of good relationships with one or two neighbors in the building, if we live in a building like I do in New York City for now, or with a couple of houses down the road, in your road, if you live in a residential area, and so on. But always try, you don't have to be friends, but try to be in good relationship with your neighbors. That's extremely important also to monitor in case if someone is in need, if someone is alone or has some kind of, mental issues that can be, meaning depression or hoarding problems, or anything, feeling alone, lonely, anything that can be easily solved with a helping hand, with a nice smile, or even with chit chat, even stupid chit chat, like, shallow chit chat. How's the weather? How was work? What's your family doing? Talking about politics. Well, politics is always a touchy feeling, but like in a very superficial general level. And so doing that can really fill the day for someone that is alone or lonely, and also creates community. And it's great. It's just great. So my idea of doing few videos saying what goes around comes around. So do good and good will come back, because make no mistake, one thing that I learned in my 40 years of life is, and I saw in action, I saw happening many times, is good comes back and bad comes back. Everybody that does something evil, sooner or later, always come back to his own life. So if we do evil, if we act bad, it always come back. And that's gets over as you know, I'm not really religious. I'm spiritual, but I'm not religious. I don't really believe in any religion. And I study a lot of religions, and I read about them, and I love the philosophy, and I like to be knowing them. But I do not believe in them. I'm very spiritual. So two different things. So I'm coming from a spiritual point of view, from an ethical, I believe in ethics a lot, point of view. Do good and good comes back. Do bad and bad comes back. But this is also I'm saying because I saw it happening over and over and over again. And I'm giving with this video and few other videos that I want to do, few examples about it. So practical examples with my own life, so you can see it's true. I'm talking about my own experience. You're more than happy to write down or tell us about your experience. I would love that. So I gave something with while decluttering to this neighbor, this nice Russian lady that lives in my building. And the other night she comes back and she say, Nicole, I was thinking I will start decluttering too, because I have too many stuff that I never use. My skin is very sensitive. I cannot use tons of stuff. Here, this is for you. And oh my God, I felt like Christmas. And talking about Christmas, she gave me two of those that she says she doesn't use. So very Christmas theme. And these are great, because she doesn't even know my mom collects them. So there you are for my mom. That's great. Two of those. So again, it was Christmas feelings. Then, and again, Christmas, because I celebrate Christmas because my upbringing is Italian, but not that I particularly believe in the festivity itself. I just celebrate it because that's what I'm used to. Body Shop, by the way, I love Body Shop because it's always not tested on animals. So I love the Body Shop. So this, then I'm gonna use for sure, because I use everything body and natural. This Then look, first of all, as you all know right now, I love sparkles. I love everything that sparkles. Just gives me joy. And look, very sturdy, resistant. I can put some makeup. I can put whatever I need for my bags. Wow, lucky, lucky, lucky. This, another great, natural, not tested on animal. Very important for me. Not animal tested. Product, new. Again, not tested on animals. Natural. So I don't like the plastic. So again, I can do, but these here are great. Please stop using plastic. But again, these can be used again. See, once it's empty, I'll use it. I use it, or I can give it to someone that might be using it. So again, don't generate waste. We reuse everything. And that's a great thing about it. This, which is great. Hemp is a great plant. We can do a lot of stuff with hemp, and it's very sustainable. So I'm a big fan of hemp plant. Body Shop, great. Then these that I still have to smell. It's all given by this lady because she had it and she didn't use it. Massage soap. That seems very good. Again, I love it. Cruelty free, not animal tested, cruelty free. So this lady that barely knows me because we chit chat when she's outside smoking a cigarette and I'm coming out of the building, in the building. I invited her over for a couple of teas sometimes. And look, she knows me better than I thought she did because a lot of products are cruelty free and all natural. This powder, more powder for the lips. This, I always love everything organic. More makeup. I'm gonna be full of makeup. I can do a lot of videos now then. I have a lot of makeup. All for free. This is all been given to me by this nice lady. A lip balm again, natural. And then 2 perfumes. And last but not least, these 2 oh look, the small one, small perfume. And last but not least, these 2 mascaras and colors that I have to check. This seems cruelty free, but I have to check. Anyway, I didn't buy it. And again, once you have it, use it. Don't throw it away. Give it to someone if you're not using it, like she did. And then this is too funny. She had extra this. This is when you make up, you put this so you don't dirty your clothes. Now I didn't know that this existed. So see, I gave her once a couple of things that I had extra in the house, telling her, look, I was decluttering, I don't need this. Do you need it? Do you want it? A couple of months after, she gave me all this stuff, even too much. And that's a simple gesture. What goes around comes around. But I do believe, and that's very important to say, when you do it without interest, without wanting something back. I really give it to her because I say, okay, I'm trying to declutter as much as possible. I'm trying to live by my philosophy, by what I'm preaching to the videos through this Instagram page. And it's a work in progress. Go step by step. I don't believe in that everything happens, miraculously. I mean, if you can, good, great, grand. It's not my case. I work better step by steps and then being steady, like slowly but steady. Steady in the change and steady in the being sustainable, in plastic free, steady in being not clutter, like not buying, stop consuming, stop over consume, stop overbuy stuff, and then they sit there forever. So I'm trying to get only things that I use and don't buy anything. Like let's say I have 5 pajamas. I don't need an extra pajama. When 1 is ruined or 2 are ruined, maybe I get another one. But I can live with 3. So I'm trying to downsize, be more minimalist. To a certain extent, I'm not a minimalist. I am not. I cannot be a minimalist because I'm not inside. It wouldn't give me joy. But I'm trying to have less. Because that gives me joy and makes me feel lighter, happier. Things flows better in my life with less stuff. I'm already feeling it and seeing it. It's easier to move. It's easier to even, I don't know, sub-rent a house if you go for like a month holiday, or if I need a cat sit or a friend to stay in the house for my cats when I'm going away for 5 days a week. Having less stuff in the house makes you feel it's easier, it's lighter, and it feels just better. Decluttering, making everything it's easier to clean, everything in order inside the proper space. Just lovely. Your life feels better. It really influence you also outside, influence your psychic, your moods. If you're depressed, please consider decluttering. Please consider, ask for help, but consider decluttering. Start with tidying up your own space, your own closets. Clean, 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 and your life, your mind will be decluttered too, will be clean, will be less cloudy, less clutter, easier. You'll see a huge improvement in your life. Please, again, try. Don't trust my words without trying. Try. Try for a month, try for 6 months, try for a period of your life. You're depressed, you're down, you're stuck. Change stuff in the house. Change furniture, get rid of old stuff, get less stuff, downsize, declutter, organize, clean, and see in few months what happens in your life and how things move and how things change. And then you go from there, and then you can see on yourself, on your life, if it's true or if it's just tales that I'm saying because I'm saying it. But it really is true, it works. But again, see for yourself if it works for you, on yourself and on you. It's the best thing is to try. It's like when you talk about meditation. Talk is one thing, theory is one thing, try. Sit and meditate. And again, not once. It's always a slow process, so try for a few times. Like cleaning, organizing. Give yourself a few weeks, few months, and then see how it influences your life. On and off switch only works with pills or with drugs or with prescription drugs that, by the way, are drugs, and it's a very short-term solutions. For long-term solution that really work, takes a little bit longer, but it's so worth it. So again, this was my first video. What goes around comes around. I'll do more, maybe shorter. But again, please share your kindness. Also, say this to your friends. Share your personal experience with what goes around comes around. When you did something good, when you did something kind, how it came back to you. Sometimes it can take 2 months. Sometimes it can take days. Sometimes it can take hours. Sometimes it can take years. But always when you need it the most, then you will have your kindness back. That's beautiful. That's how the universe works. Have a great day. I give you a big kiss. See you next time. Bye bye.